Hey guys, great news. Finally got our blue collar Catholic shop up and running. I've been telling you once I get 10,000 subscribers, I could sell my Stay Catholic shirts straight from YouTube. Having a few glitches, so it took a while, and I still am not able to have the merchandise like show up on the video. You know, like if you go to a lot of YouTube channels, they'll have coffee cups and t-shirts and stuff like right there. You can just click on it. But what my son Nick was able to do for me was to put in the description. So right on all my videos, it'll say for merchandise, I think it's teesprings.com, blue collar Catholic or something. But you'll see it'll say for merchandise. Just click on that link, and what it'll do, it'll bring you to this page, my shop. Hopefully you can see it. But like there we have the Stay Catholic t-shirt, the one I always wear. And if you've been watching me for some time, you know that's my catchphrase because my background, I was an evangelical for 30 years. I had left the Catholic Church when I joined the Navy, and I converted a lot of people out of Catholicism into evangelicalism. And so I made this channel to bring those people back into the church and others who left, and to try and keep Catholics who are thinking about leaving. And I'm just sharing why I believe our evangelical brothers and sisters are Christians, and they are brothers and sisters. But a lot of them don't think that we're their brothers and sisters. They think the Catholic Church preaches a false gospel. So I try and make videos not to antagonize or to argue with my brothers and sisters in Protestantism, but to show them that we are brothers and sisters, and that the Catholic Church is actually the church that Jesus established. So the Stay Catholic shirt opens up a lot of conversations. Stay Catholic. Why would I want to stay Catholic? Oh, I used to be Catholic. Oh, and it's just a conversation starter, part of the new evangelization, you could say. But recently, when I made the video about Amy Cohen Barrett, how Dianne Feinstein and the other leading Democrats on the Senate were questioning her Catholic faith, and they were really attacking Catholicism. One of the most offensive things that Senator Dianne Feinstein had said was, "What bothers me is your dogma lives loudly within you," which prompted one of my viewers to put in a comment, we should all wear shirts saying the dogma lives loudly within me. So I went ahead and had that made, but to fit it, it actually says the dogma, I don't know if you can see that, the dogma lives loudly in me. Within would have just spread it out too far. But I think that's an awesome idea. In fact, if you're watching, I sent you I replied to your comment about that phrase and said, send me your email and I'll be able to send you a promo code for a free t-shirt. It's the least I could do. It's a great phrase. I think we need to get it out there, and especially during this time where the nomination process is probably going to take a month, and there's going to be attacks on our Catholic sister Amy, and we need to get this shirt out there. I think this will be bigger than the deplorable statement that backfired in Hillary Clinton's face, and everybody wore his t-shirt saying I'm a deplorable. We're going to wear these t-shirts that say the dogma lives loudly within me. We're proud to be Catholic. We're proud of our faith, and we're going to embrace the doctrines of the church. But with that shirt, I just have the t-shirt now, but if people are interested in more items with that saying on it, let me know. Like with the Stay Catholic, I got a hoodie. Plus you can pick any color. You don't have to stick with the black like I got. There's a button, you can pick any color you want. There's like 20 colors you can choose from. And then what we call in Jersey guinea tees, I guess because all of us Italian guys wore these. We have them. In Florida they call them wife beaters. But I still call them guinea tees. Then we have coffee cups and long sleeve shirts for the winter time. So check it out. And if you are a Patreon, I'm going to send all my Patreons, as soon as I figure out how to do it, a code where you'll get 25% off of every item. 25% off of every item. So if you're a patron, wait for that code. Actually, I'm going to have Nick do it. He's my son Nick. You've seen him on a couple videos, and he takes care of all this stuff, all the technical stuff on the channel. I just do the talking. So that's what I have on the shop now. I got some other ideas for some cool catchphrases and some cool items, but right now that's what I got. But there are other things I'm going to recommend to you today, because like I said, this channel was created to convince Catholics not to leave the faith and Catholics that left the faith to come home. And the way I do that is through apologetics. And people ask me what are some of the best apologetic books, and you know, there's a lot of really smart people out there, and there's a lot of good apologetics. But the book I always recommend, in fact, it's written by a guest, Devin Rose. He was a guest on our show, and he's going to be a guest again as soon as my work schedule settles down. Right now, I'm just working insane hours. It's hard to arrange anything. But I'm going to have Devin Rose back on again. But the book that he wrote that I think is great for apologetics, The Protestant Dilemma. And he just makes it so easy to understand and so easy to re-explain to someone why the Catholic Church is the church that Jesus Christ established, and why, if you're a Christian, you need to be a part of it. It's a great book, The Protestant Dilemma. Now, I ordered mine on Amazon before I met him, but he recommends to go through his website, and his website is Devin Rose Lionheart. And I know right now on that website, his new book, which he says is even a better apologetic book. Unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to order it yet, but he's sending it free of charge, called The Lionhearted Catholic, or Lionheart Catholic. But if you go to Devin Rose Lionheart, he'll give you that book for free. You just got to cover the shipping charges. But I would recommend both of those books. Like I said, I haven't seen The Lionheart, but if he says it's better than this, I believe him. And then, in addition to the apologetics, sometimes I get in a little trouble talking politics. And when I made this channel, I knew I had strong opinions, so I really tried hard to keep my political opinions out of it, because I didn't want to turn anybody off. I just wanted to evangelize. I just wanted to bring Catholics home that had left, or lukewarm Catholics, to get them excited about their faith and get on fire for God. And I thought politics might be a stumbling block to some people. But with the elections going on and the stuff the left is doing right now, literally burning our country down, pulling down statues of Jesus, beheading statues of Mary, burning Bibles, looting small businesses, not even letting elderly couples have peace and eat dinner outside at a restaurant, turning over their tables. The left has just gone so insane and unhinged, I couldn't not talk about it. So I've been talking about politics lately, and how we need to get out there and vote all these leftist Democrats out of office, and especially we need to keep the most pro-life president we've ever had, Donald Trump, in office. And I wanted to do more than just talk, so I had another guest, a great guest on the show a couple months back, Timothy Gordon, and before I got him on the show, I got his book, Rules for Retrogrades, his latest book, and I read it, and I was like, wow, this is the answer to Saul Alinsky's Rules for Radicals that the left is using still today. He has all the answers, how to beat them rhetorically, arguing with them and debate them. He has all the answers. And I watch a lot of our politicians. They're good, strong life Republicans, but they're not really great at defending what we believe. So I thought, man, if I could go down to the Republican headquarters and get them to purchase a book like this book for every one of the congressmen that are running this year, that would be great. They could be defended. They can know how to defend our beliefs. And so I went down to Kissimmee, and the headquarters, there was one volunteer there. She was really into the book. She thought it was a great idea. She said she was going to pass the information along to her manager. Unfortunately, I'd never seen her again. I wasn't able to go back, and usually in sales, I did sales back in the day. You want to keep going back and make sure they didn't forget what you talked about, because people have good intentions, but they get busy. So you got to remind them. But unfortunately, with this new job I got, I haven't been able to go back, and so I don't know if they did anything. So I thought of another idea. If every pro-life Catholic watching this would purchase one book and send it to their pro-life, I'm sure it's Republican because I don't think there's any more pro-life Democrats alive running for office, but send it to their pro-life Republican who's running for Congress, I think that would be a great gift to give them. And, explain in their letter, I think this will help in the arguments against the leftists, because this is rules for retrogrades is a direct shot to rules for radicals. It has an answer to every one of their rules that they use, every one of their arguments and tactics and strategies to defeat capitalism, freedom. They want a Marxist society. So rules for retrogrades, I don't sell that in my shop, but I'm sure if you go on Timothy Gordon's shop, you can get it from there, Timothy Gordon YouTube channel. So I'm recommending that. And again, thank you for getting me to 10,000 subscribers that I can offer these shirts. And got a lot more exciting plans as the Lord provides, and open things up, and you're all part of it, and I thank you. And stay Catholic.